The 2025 NFL Draft introduced a fresh wave of quarterback talent, each with unique stories and potential. From unexpected draft slides to surprising rookie performances, this class is poised to make a significant impact. First one on the list is Shedeur Sanders. Should have been a dream come true. Heisman hype, massive media attention, and a famous last name. But when draft night came, Shedeur Sanders didn't go in the first round. Or the second. He slid all the way to the fifth. And suddenly, the quarterback everyone was watching became the league's biggest question mark. Shedeur isn't just any rookie. He's the son of NFL Hall of Famer Deion Primetime Sanders, a legend in his own right. But that connection, while powerful, may have backfired. Behind the scenes, teams reportedly questioned the decision to skip the NFL Combine to avoid traditional agents and instead let Deion take control. Some scouts were blunt, calling it a red flag. But Sanders didn't fold. Drafted by the Cleveland Browns at pick 144, he landed on a roster with a shaky quarterback situation and plenty of opportunity. And now he's got one goal: prove every doubter wrong. Known for his poise under pressure and crisp throwing mechanics, Shedeur is already turning heads in rookie camp. But this chapter's only just beginning, and the story's far from over. And just when things seem to settle, one controversial move would send fans into a frenzy. Next on the list is Jalen Milroe. When the Seattle Seahawks picked Jalen Milroe in the third round, some fans were confused, others were pumped. But everyone agreed on one thing: this guy has serious potential. At Alabama, Milroe lit up defenses with his dual threat ability, racking up over 6,000 passing yards and adding 45 touchdowns through the air. And when he took off running? Good luck catching him. Milroe isn't just athletic, he's electric. His deep ball has that rare wow factor, and his ability to escape pressure turns broken plays into highlights. But that raw talent comes with questions. Inconsistent reads, shaky footwork, and moments where the game just moved too fast. That's where Seattle comes in. They've quietly built one of the league's best QB development systems, and under the watchful eye of renowned QB coach Jordan Palmer, Milroe is already cleaning up his mechanics. Coaches say his confidence is off the charts, and he's already challenging veterans in practice. The Seahawks didn't draft him to ride the bench forever, and if Milroe locks in, he could flip the depth chart sooner than anyone expected. But Milroe wasn't the only prospect raising eyebrows. Another name shot up the boards after a surprising pre-draft surge. Tyler Shough, the late riser nobody saw coming. He wasn't supposed to be here, not in the spotlight, not on draft boards, and definitely not visiting with half the league in the weeks before the draft. But Tyler Shough forced his way into the conversation. After bouncing between Oregon, Texas Tech, and NC State, the veteran QB finally put it all together. Just in time to impress NFL scouts. Standing at 6'5", with a rocket arm and sneaky mobility, Shough is built like a prototypical NFL quarterback. But what really caught teams off guard? His mental game. Shough aced interviews, blew away pre-draft workouts, and ended up meeting with 10 NFL teams privately. For a guy once seen as injury-prone and inconsistent, that kind of attention raised. Eyebrows drafted by Louisville, Shough enters a situation ripe for competition. There's no entrenched starter, no superstar blocking his path, just an open door and a chance to shock the league. He's mature, polished, and hungry to prove that his long road through college football wasn't for nothing. And if he can, and stay healthy, he might just become this year's biggest rookie surprise. But not all rookies are built on raw tools. Some rely on razor-sharp decision-making and deep football bloodlines. Garrett Nussmeier also, known as the sharpest mind in the room. Garrett Nussmeier didn't walk into the draft with the flashiest highlights or freakish athleticism. What he brought instead was something harder to teach. Calm under pressure. Elite decision-making, and a brain built for breaking down defenses. And that's no coincidence. He's the son of longtime NFL coach Doug Nussmeier, and it shows. At LSU, Garrett played behind big names, but never stopped preparing like a starter. When he finally got his shot, he delivered. He's not the kind of quarterback who will sprint for 60 yards, but give him a clean pocket and a tough read. He'll carve up a defense like a veteran. Coaches love his timing, anticipation, and ability to manipulate defenders with his eyes, skills that usually take years to develop. There are questions, sure. His arm isn't the strongest, and he won't win many foot races. But when you're this smart and this calm, that might not matter. He's drawing early comparisons to cerebral QBs like Kirk Cousins, and with the right system, he could thrive faster than expected. But while Nussmeier was raised for the game, another rookie's path was anything but predictable. Quinn Ewers, the comeback nobody expected. Just a year ago, Quinn Ewers was slipping down draft boards. Injuries, inconsistency, and the pressure of being a former 5-star phenom had cast doubt on whether he'd ever live up to the hype. But then came his final season at Texas, and everything changed. Ewers turned it around with calm pocket presence, sharp decision-making, and a serious upgrade in maturity. He led Texas to one of its best seasons in years, showing the kind of control and accuracy that had scouts circling back for a second look. And while he didn't crack the top 10 like some once predicted, landing late in the first or early day 2 gave him the perfect setup. Less pressure, more potential. He fits perfectly in a modern NFL offense, especially one that emphasizes timing, short area accuracy, and quick reads. But Ewers still has work to do. His biggest challenge? Staying consistent. Too often, he flashes elite talent. One drive, then disappears the next. Still, make no mistake, Quinn Ewers is back in the conversation. And if he puts it all together, the league might finally see the quarterback everyone was waiting for. But when you put all 5 of these rookies side by side, the story isn't just about stats. It's about who rises, who falls, and who silences the noise. These 5 rookies don't just represent the future of the NFL, they represent 5 completely different stories, each packed with pressure, risk, and raw potential. Shedeur Sanders is out to prove his last name isn't a shortcut. It's a challenge. Jalen Milroe has the tools to take over a franchise, if he can sharpen the edges. Tyler Show fought his way back into the spotlight after nearly fading out of it. Garrett Nussmeier is betting that brains can still beat brawn. And Quinn Ewers? He's the comeback kid who just might rewrite his own narrative. What makes this rookie class so compelling isn't just what they've done, it's what they still have to prove. None of these guys are guaranteed anything. And that's exactly why you'll want to keep watching.